So I think a lot of this is about the motivations of those that lead our countries. And I think that's where we've gone horribly, horribly wrong.
I think that's an excellent point. It's the motivation. And even for those people, I suppose, with motivation, it's the experience base. If they haven't got it, however large they dream, Liz Truss is probably a good example. They're not going to get it right, are they? Because they don't really know what they're doing.
No, I mean, that's right. However, I will say in Liz Truss's case that her instincts, in terms of where she wanted us to go, were right. She was hated by the IMF, the White House, the civil service blob in Westminster, the media. How dare she? Do you know what she wanted to do? She wanted to reduce the size of the state. I mean, goodness gracious me, we can't have that now, can we? She wanted to reduce taxation. Oh, that would never do. Oh, and worse still, she wanted to incentivize ordinary men and women to set up their own businesses and succeed. Well, we couldn't have any of that. And here's the irony. The financial markets crisis that led to her resignation, gilt yields today are higher than they were at the time of Liz Truss's resignation. And I'm listening, I'm waiting for the IMF to say something. No, not a word. So, having real life experience not only equips you to deal with difficult things in life, but there's something else here. It gives you a connection with ordinary people.
Yes.
Rather than a connection with the bubbles that exist inside DC and London, where you only speak to people who nearly always come from the same class, the same school, the same university, the same background, and the same ambitions. And this has happened right across the Western world, where the debates that take place inside the Beltway, for argument's sake, are very different to what ordinary folks care about when the family is sitting around having breakfast, talking about what concerns them.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. If Liz Truss had ever had a job turning around a business that was failing, bringing it to profit, she might have planned to do things a bit differently. She really did set herself up and stood right at the edge of the cliff. And it was pretty easy for all the powers that you mentioned, together with their hedge fund and other friends, to push her off the cliff.